Okay, so here we go. This is worked example 3.4 in your text. So you're given a quantity of 10,000 for some chips, computer chips. The price was 13 cents. Elasticity was 1.5. And they said, well, if the percentage increases by 15%, what percentage or what's the actual, so it's asking you actually what's the quantity after, I'm going to call it QA for quantity after the price change. That's what we're going to solve for. That's what the question is really asking for. Okay, this is quantity before the price change. There's a price change. What's the quantity after? You're given all this information. So let's look at what we have. We have elasticity is equal to this percentage change in price, quantity for a percentage change in price. Percentage change in quantity for percentage change in price, okay? So what do I have here? I have elasticity. I have the percentage change in price. I need quantity, but it's in a whole number. I can calculate the percentage change in quantity. And actually what we can do then is go, so if I can calculate, so I have elasticity, I can basically calculate this percentage change in quantity and then translate that back into an actual number. That's the strategy. And just so you remember, this percentage change formula, okay, it's going to be whatever the quantity was after the change minus what the quantity was before the change divided by before, okay? That's your percentage change. If you want to get in a whole number, you can multiply it by 100 or leave it here as a fraction, okay? That's what we can do. So again, just to make it kind of solidify ideas, if you went from 100, if you started with 100, you went to 105, that's a 5% change. So the thing after is 105, before over before, okay? That's what we have. That's 5 over 100, that's 5%. Okay, that's what we calculated. So that's after minus before over before. That's your percentage change kind of formula. Okay, so again, what we can do is get the percentage change in quantity, and then we know from here, if we calculate this percentage change in quantity from our elasticity formula, then I know the quantity before, and so I have this, and I'm just solving then for what the quantity is after. That's the strategy. It's really that simple, so let's go ahead and do it. In this case, it's 1.5 is equal to this percentage change in quantity over 15%. I'm going to leave this actually as a whole number. That's fine. I can do it this way. I'll just do it this way to start and see if I want to switch back and forth. I might actually switch back and forth. In fact, let's do it as a fraction. We'll just do it as a decimal, 0.15. Okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead and calculate it. So that's going to be 1.5 times 0.15. This is equal to 0.225, or which is 22.5%. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, so with this, with all this worked out, now I've got my percentage change in quantity, because you see I multiplied by, so again, I'll show my work here, 0.15 times that 0.15, those cancel. Okay, and I end up with 22.5. That's what I did. Okay, so that's my percentage change in quantity. Now let's throw it back into our percentage change formula. So percentage change in quantity is equal to 0.225, okay, which is equal to the quantity after, which is QA. That's what we're solving for, minus the quantity before, which was 10,000 over 10,000. Oh, and one really quick too, I should notice that because demand is downward sloping, and I didn't really put this in here, this percentage change actually should be negative, right? That should be a negative. Why? Because we know that we actually know that, as price increases, quantity is going to decrease. So in this case, we had a price increase, and we should have a percentage change decrease. That's how it should be. This actually should be a negative. So I'll write it here. We want to keep that. The negative is important to keep that track. So with this said, let's try to solve for quantity after the price change. And what we'll do is multiply both sides by 10,000 to bring this up. So that's moving it, how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. That's 1, 2, 3, and then add another 0. So if I get rid of that 10,000, that has to be equal to 2, 2, 2, 5. Oh, so that's too many twos. Oops. 2, 2, 5, 0. And again, that's negative, okay? It's equal to negative 2,225, or 2,250. I am just all tongue-tied today. Okay, so QA minus 10,000 is equal to that. So let's add 10,000 to both sides of this equation. And really simply, you should actually get that QA is equal to 7,750 chips. Okay, added 10,000 over here, and QA is that. That's what your book has. Okay, that's really all you need to do for this problem. That's worked example 3.4. I'm going to give you plenty of opportunities to try this with different numbers. So just to make sure you can go ahead and do this. And I'm going to put that actually, yeah, you can just keep retaking it. It'll keep populating this with different numbers so that you can keep practicing. Okay, and that's it. Hope this little was helpful. And that's it.